Hello, my name is Steve Proctor, and we'll be talking about optical comparators for just a few minutes. Optical comparator is the machine beside me. It's a two-dimensional visual machine where actually no contact is made on any of the parts that are being measured. It also allows the user to make measurements in two dimensions versus a single dimension like calipers and micrometers will do. So when you want to use this when you're using such a delicate part where setting a micrometer will deform it, this won't deform it since it's non-contact. The only thing hitting it is light. So you end up getting a projected image on the screen here of the shadow of the profile that you're actually measuring. Some of the important pieces of the optical comparator are going to be the light source, the stage, the lensing, and the mirroring on the inside, as well as the screen on the upside. The light source here is actually going to take the light, send it through, intersect with your part on the stage through a lens. The lens focuses on a mirror that's in the back of the machine, which reflects it up onto the screen. Considering this is going to be a one mirror machine, this is actually a reverse image of what you're going to see. Some machines will have multiples and you'll actually get a true image, but here we have a reverse magnified image. The lenses will range anywhere from 5 to 100x magnification. All sorts of steps in between there. So depending on the intricacy of the part you're looking at and what you're needing to take care of, you can kind of customize the image you're getting. These will usually end up being high contrast images with usually a green backlight or a really high intensity white backlight. So when taking a measurement, it's really easy to work with an optical comparator. You'll set your sights up on a part that you have on the stage, the magnified image. You'll find the point that you want to start or your datum, zero out your displays, and then travel. You can move across in X, you can move up in Y all at the same time, but in the end, you'll come up with finding your other point, and then you can know both X and Y distances that you've traveled. Of course, with that and with a simple machine or with more complicated machines, they'll do a lot more work for you. It just depends on how much your machine is able to do. The most basic machines will give you both X and Y dimensions, and then you can do whatever you like with those numbers. The common measurement errors that are made on optical comparators are typically done with focus. You want to make sure you have a good focused image, good sharp lines, and a good sharp image. If you don't have this, you can actually end up measuring not the part itself, but you can measure a false image of the part. A lot of error that will come out of these is when it comes to using mylars and using overlays, is that you'll have a 10x overlay but a 20x lens in. That'll do some of the problem there. Most cases, the error of this is really, a lot of errors are eliminated in these because you're not touching the part, you're not deforming the part, you can simply see the image and go to it. The only big common error that most people have is that the line on the comparator screen actually has a dimension. And so if you begin measuring your dimension on the left side of the line, you'll want to make sure that you end your dimension on the left side of the line. Otherwise, the thickness of the line on the screen will be included or deducted from your measurement. Cleaning an optical comparator is really easy. You'll want to use a mild cleaner on the case, keep the dust off, and all the structures. You're going to want to make sure that you don't remove the lubrication from any of the elevating screws or from the slides. And most importantly, you don't want to use any sort of harsh solvent cleaner on the screen. Something even as mild as denatured alcohol will remove the frosting from the screen and the lines on the screen so that it will be unusable as a travel device. It'll only be a good magnification device. And you won't get a good image if you clean the frosting off. So a good easy cleaner on the casing, a specified cleaner, which you can find from most comparator manufacturers, to be used on the mirror, on the screen, and then on the lenses themselves.